Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep. Last episode we were looking at update 0.32. We are on 0.32.01 if I recall correctly. And this episode what I thought we could do is go and venture in that direction towards that ominous shadow on the horizon. Not that direction which is the Sea Arch Island, but that direction which was a tiny little island with a shipwreck on it that we kind of messed around on briefly and then thought, we're going to disappear and come back home here to our new home island, which we called Hobbs Rest, because our old home island is in that direction over there. Wow, navigation, good. However, if you were thinking, wait a minute, hold on, Pantsy McPantsface, what happened to all the sharks? There should be sharks around here. You're making custom islands. Where are the sharks? Yeah, don't worry about that. We're bringing in the clowns, or sharks. Sharks with clown shoes on. Also, if you are actually playing this as we are recording or looking at the episodes or whatever, you're not watching this a year in the future because you're some sort of future man with a time machine. The water is in fact very cloudy close to shore. We have been discussing this in the forum, and I don't think it's anyone's fault, but it's definitely a thing that's happening. So finding sharks is going to be a little bit tricky. They will be there, but seeing them, I'm not entirely sure. Our status, it's 7:30 in the morning. Our food is down. Our water is a little bit down. We have no status effect. And what we are going to do is put away our torch because we don't need it. We're going to grab some fruit. Nom, nom, nom. We're going to grab this fruit. Nom, nom, nom. We're going to grab... actually, no. How much food does fruit fill? So if we eat this... 2. Interesting. It used to be 1, but now it's 2, so that's been upped. The garden, the farms have all been watered, so that is lovely, lovely, lovely. You can stand here, all those status indicators are on full. There's 4 there, there's 5 on the other side. Good. Our water is... Actually, water bottles should be full, yes, because I filled them up just before starting the recording. Everything is as it was, so we are going to jump on our raft. And I'm going to try not to think about what lies ahead. I know what lies ahead, and it's truly terrifying if we can actually see it. That is the main problem for us at the moment. So we're going to push our raft out. Oh boy. Let's push it this direction. Let's get the butt round a little bit. Now, this is actually the second time I have recorded this. The first time is actually... As I record, it has been edited, transcoded, the audio cleanup's been done, and it is all available on YouTube. Well, not available, I mean, it's a private video, but it's not going live because I didn't feel the quality was very good. There was a lot of things that we were kind of a bit confused about. The sea opacity, for one thing, when viewed from above, that was a bit odd. But also this island we're going to had a few bugs on it, which I have squashed because even though we are just messing around in the island editor, which is fun, believe me, there are sometimes some things that you do and you think, oh no, why is that tree floating? Or, oh no, why are the sharks going under the island? So I have done some things that should alleviate the problems that you will not have seen last time, because this is last time, unless you are aforementioned time traveler in your time-traveling DeLorean, because why would a time machine be made of anything other than a terrible, terrible car made in the 80s in Northern Ireland? Belfast, I believe. But it was a terrible car. I mean, it's made out of like 15 other cars. So we're going to go to Sea Arch Island, and this is important. It's not kind of rendered in yet. The rocks are all popping in on the island. So we're going to look at our destination, which is what you do if you are riding a motorcycle. Oh look, Sea Arch Island is all popped in and all the trees are there and it's all very lovely and calm and tranquil, but now we have to make our turn to port. Yes, if you are like me and you do ride a motorcycle, a little green Kawasaki, you will know that you don't look at the front of your bike, you look in the direction you're going because, oh crap, I forgot that happened. It goes, ooh, that's a beep on our watch. Okay, so there are status effects in the game. One of them is sunburn, and I'm pretty sure we're going to have sunburn by the time we get to the beach. There's a little beep. I think the beep either tells us that it's now is the time of day when we can get it. You get it from 2 hours out in the sun. I believe it's between, is it 10 and 2? I'm not sure. But 2 hours in the sun and you'll get sunburn. 2 more hours and you'll get sunstroke. If you're cold at night, 2 hours being cold, you'll be cold. Well, cold. And 2 more hours and you'll get the flu. Interesting point somebody made in the forum. You can't get flu if you are... Oh, did I turn the headset down? I don't know. This is ominous territory, terrifying territory. Last time I was here, bad things, bad juju happened. We're going to try and not think of that and plot a... Oh, God. So, yes, you can get flu if you're on your own and if you are cold, because the influenza virus, which is correct, it is a virus. It is the influenza virus, not to be confused with the rhinovirus from the Greek rhin or nose. What was that? Shadows in the water. Yes, you do have... a fin. Oh, and rocks. Boop. Okay. We are going to ignore all of that, and we're going to get our butt on land, and we're going to back up, back up, back up. It's a catastrophe. That was not the best landing. Oh, okay. There is a reason for coming in that weird angle, and I don't know if it's kind of happened that way yet. I want to put the raft down on a flattish surface so it can't rock and the physics go mental. You do have an amount of E. coli inside you. You have an amount of certain bacterias and viruses. E. coli, there's different types. Some of it lives in your intestines and helps with food digestion. Influenza is the flu virus that exists inside you. I'm not going up here to... Should we have a look? There was a fin. It's either a black fin or that's a tiger. Okay, so this will be interesting to see if the tiger swims under the island, because before, this girl, she was like, oh, you know what? I'm going to swim under the island. And then I had the gas gun. In fact, I had a load of gas gun rounds. Now I've got arrows. And the reason for that is I put a ton of gas gun rounds into her, and then she swam under the island. Now, I have been a little bit tricky in building this island because I've noticed that, look, this is some cliffs. They are swimming around the cliffs. So what I did is took these stacks and literally popped them under the island so that she is no longer having to avoid the sand, but there's also the cliff stacks that she is avoiding. We're going to leave her for now because she is not the biggest shark here by a long shot. Let's go and explore. Let's go and explore. I think last time we spent a lot of time on that rock, just like plinking away, and it was just like, oh, plinky, plinky, plinky. And then she's following us. It was like literally just following us around the freaking island. This is the problem that we're having. We can't see into the sea. There should be, there are rocks and stuff down there. I can just about make it out, but you probably won't once this has been transcoded, encoded. No, transcoded, edited, encoded. Oh, there's a black tip reef shark down there. I think that's a black tip reef shark. Let's take a little zoomy zoom. Yep, that's a black tip. So that's a benign shark. We could fill that full of arrows and pull it off the seabed. We're not going to, because we would need to deal with the tigers and other sharks. Oh my. Shipwreck. It's not as shallow as you think. There is a rock there. That's kind of what's supporting that. Let's not go out there. And these rocks. Oh, these lovely, lovely rocks. Yes, there's a lot of trees here. I kind of wondered if there was an item limit to island creation. And it turns out, I don't know if there is. I'm running a very old Linfield processor, Linfield i5, which is second generation. i5? Underselling it somewhat. There's a tiger out there. I'm running a Linfield. It's 860. It's an i7. It's about a 7-year-old i7, and I do have a brand new Ryzen CPU on the coffee table behind me, which arrived today. Brilliant. Not so brilliant. It the new motherboard and everything won't fit in my case. So essentially, my package is too big for the hole I'm trying to stick it in, and yeah, I need a new case, so that's going to arrive at the weekend, so maybe I'll be able to gets a new PC up and running, and hopefully render times come down a bit. But otherwise, playing games and stuff is absolutely fine. Let's see what's going on out this way. That's always ominous. Where are the occupants of the life raft? There is a boat. There is a life raft. There are sharks. There are seagulls. But there is no occupant of the raft. Oh, what do we have? Sunburn, status effect, beep. Right, okay. So these seagulls are going mental again. They avoid the rocks. The sharks seem to not be swimming on the island, which is a good thing. We do... Actually, we've got a lot of stuff in our inventory. Alright, well, let's not do that. Okay, let's get out our hatchet. Let's go and have a look in here. Now, I'm hoping they don't swim on the island. I hope they don't grab us from below the sand. Below the water, they can do that. Oh, boy, we've got through. So to the question, can you build a cave in Stranded Deep? The answer is, yeah, absolutely. It's a little bit tricky, but it's totally doable. Here we are. I wonder what they were looking for. That's an interesting thing. There is definitely something else here when I made... maybe we have to come back in the dark. Maybe items clip through other items. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe that's a shark noise. God, that is a shark noise. Can we... no, we're getting stuck in this geometry. Well, if there's at least they left us some refined spears. That's convenient. Let's actually make a decent sniping platform. Sort of. There is the back of that boat. And then there's very deep water. Extraordinarily deep water. Indeed. Yes. What does this look like? Well, there's the seagulls going mental. And beep. Oh. Okay, we've got some burn. What's the time? 13:32. I don't know what the beep means. Whether it's related to the status effect or, tiger burning bright. Trying to swim into the land, I see. She's underneath us. And not very happy. Okay, fine. So we have a shipwreck. Let's have a look. Anything in here? Oh, leather will be useful. Otherwise, as far as loot goes, extraordinarily sparse. Here we go. Lantern. Cool. If we'd have come here at night, it would have been amazing. Like a little fairy cave. But it's not. Oh no. We have to leave something behind. Let's leave you and let's pick up these refined spears. Oh, it's kind of convenient. A little bit cheaty, but... oh, interesting. You can only stack 4. Huh. Let us leave something else? But we're carrying all the things that we need. Oh, okay. Let's just remember that we've left stuff here. Remember where we're parked? Oh, God, I hope there's... You see, if they do swim under the island, this suddenly becomes very dangerous because they can swim out through the mesh, but they're not supposed to swim into the mesh, which means if they are under the island, they can just grab us and drag us down into whatever is underneath the island, and we die. Ooh. I don't really want to go that way, if I'm going to be honest. I don't really want to do this. Let's run. 1, 2. Oh God! At least we're not. Oof. Yeah. So it's totally possible, even though you can't tunnel through geometry. I tell you what we need to do, because it is 14:39. Status effect's gone, so we're no longer sunburnt. I suppose because we were in the shadow. We weren't in a building. Interesting. But we were in shade. So the sunburn has gone. Nice. What I'm interested to see... Let's go and look over here, because last time I was over this direction. I saw a shadow. An ominous shadow. You see, yeah, it's very, very hard to see through the surface of the water. There is a shark. Noise. Well, shark... In fact, it's a shark music track that we're hearing. Where are you, you sumbit? Yeah, I saw an ominous shake. You see, if it's not a tiger, then it's going to be swimming a lot slower. And if it's not a tiger, then it's going to, well, if it's not a tiger, it's not a black tip. What I'm not saying right here is it's, there we are, tiger. Yeah, she didn't swim to the islands. That's a good thing. If it seems like placing cliffs underneath the sand has done wonders for stopping that kind of behavior, I guess. Let's offload some stuff. Let's get rid of that because we don't need it. Let us grab some stuff that I have pre-packaged. What can we get rid of? We need that. Let's get rid of these refined spears. Yes, let's do that. Let's get rid of them for the time being. Oh, what do we need? Sticks. We need sticks. Okay. So let's grab some sticks. Let us go and make a shelter, because we need a shelter, because we'll need somewhere to save, and we'll also need somewhere to sleep. Otherwise, we will have to not sleep. The counter to sleeping is not sleeping. Oh, we can't move the stick. Oh, okay. We can drop the bow, then we can move the stick. There we go. Pop you down there, pick the bow up, boop. Now we know that if there are items on the ground, then they have to be in front of us now. They can't, it doesn't take from a circle around us. We need a structure, we need a shelter. Good. Do we want to put the shelter kind of here? Boop. Yes, we do. And we also need a fire and a fire pit. We got a stick. We have 2 sticks. Brilliant. Yeah, these ficus trees are absolutely brilliant. You can just sort of slam them loads and loads down, and it allows you to have a lot of greenery in an area without having a lot of items, I guess, if you are into the world building thingy. We've got 3 sticks. We're going to need rocks. Rocks. Lots of rocks. Ooh, another rock. Brilliant. Cool. So we got 1 of 3. Are there any more? More. Ah, here we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I don't know where. The trouble is with this weird inshore water effect that they've got going on, which I'm really hoping is going to be hot fixed out. Oh, we could probably just run over the top. It's a cave, not a chasm. Let's try that. Yeah, with this sort of effect they've got going on, I'm hoping that they can hotfix it out before the next major... Oh, there we go. Brilliant. Before the next major patch. So we've got the campfire. That's... Oh, we need 4 bits of wood. Oh. 4 bits of wood. Is there another bit? Another stick sticking around? Hopefully. Yes, good. Stick. Good. Absolutely brilliant. We can investigate that wreck at some point. Even though there are sharks, just apps. I don't know what it is with the shark AI. It goes absolutely mental. It's like, oh, it's a person. Oh, I want to say hello. Hello, person. Oh, I have not spoken to anybody for years. They just be like, oh, I don't want to talk to you because you're a shark, but I like talking to people and eating their faces off because I am a shark. Also, Hercule Poirot, apparently. I am not from France. I am from Belgium. Belgium. Right, okay, now I've upset everybody in Europe. Fine. I have a rock in my hand. A rock is not what I want. Why? What? I'm confusing myself. I keep bringing my own menu, and I'm thinking, oh, there's a rock. But it's not a rock. It's a rock lobster. There we go. So we need the kindling. We do not need to be snagged on our own raft. We can go up and we can drop the kindling next to the fire because it's going to get very dark very soon. In fact, what's the time? 17:41. In fact, it's going to get dark extraordinarily soon. In fact, it's going to get dark way before we're ready for it. So we have the shelter set up. We've set the shelter up way before the sun goes down. We've got the fireplace set up. The kindling is in our inventory, so we don't have a problem with that. We've got stuff to explore, which is brilliant. The sharks are all over the place, which is not so brilliant. It is hard to see them at the moment. Oh, let's go back in there. Oh yeah, because of course we left the lantern in there. So let us go and light the fire. There we go. Now, the other thing they've done is reduce the attempts that are required to light a fire from I don't know what to I don't know what. Hopefully, it doesn't require 15 tries. Was this 4? This is 5? Alright, okay, so that's fine. We'll leave the kindling there. We have... what we leave? Should we leave these lashings here as well? 1, 2, 3. Okay. We may as well save because we are here. Boop. So we can save. There we go. And status effect. It should be no status effect. Okay. So Ram in this firelight looks awful. The shark music is still going on in the background, even though I have the headphones all turned down. Because you don't need that going off all the time. Now this will be interesting because we stand here. I thought that was all lit up in there. That did look lit up. Do we dare? I mean, knowing that we could technically be snatched through the sand, even though that would be a bug. I don't hear the bubbling of a shark under our feet noises, which is the telltale noises, sounds of a shark if it happens to be underneath your feet. Let's turn this off. Does that... No, I just think the sand is... Oof. I think that was a little sprite, a spritey sprite, because the light sources have a little fly sprite around them. I don't see anything. And you guys are going to see even less because both of compression and because of the wonderful things it does. Time is 1919. Fine. Let us book. Let us book. And hopefully we don't get snatched through the sand like a little snatchy snatch. Oh my god, yes, it's under the island. I just saw the tail and dorsal fin. Holy crap. Okay, so putting... Ooh, that's not good. That's very not good. Duh, why did we do that? That is not good. Alright. So, it looks like the sharks are under the island, lads. That's why we haven't seen the great white, because, wow, the great white is actually underneath the freaking island. Oof, okay, right. Well, let's pick that up. Let's pick that up. Can we go up here? Well, either the great white or the tiger. I think the great white is a lot slower and generally ignores you. The tigers, on the other hand, will go straight mental and try and take your ankles off. That appeared to be a tiger, I think, just because of the speed it's going. I'm not going to be able to tell unless I look it up on the edit. Could we actually jump down there and walk along the shallows? No, we couldn't. I know how this island is made, and no, absolutely couldn't. You'd be munched down like an old Twix. That raft is a rockin' and a bobbin. 2012, sorry. Yeah. What the hell was that? What? Can sharks fly now, or is that some... Am I just imagining stuff? Alright, we need to go through there. Now, I know that that sharks can attack rafts through the island mesh if they happen to be stuck under the island, because I've been on a raft and it goes, and that is most terrifying. I don't know if it can grab you and snatch you or give you a nibble or whatever. Suddenly, that was a bloop. Feet are clipping through the mesh. That was a bloop. A bloop. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This tunnel of death with a boat in it. Who said that? This wasn't a good idea. This was not a good idea. This is, of all the good ideas, of all the ideas I've ever had, this is definitely not one of the best. We need to get out there. We need to get to our oh god. All right. Well, wish everyone luck. We're not running nearly as fast as I would hope we would be running. This is not so... Ooh. Gah. I was actually thinking of making an underwater section and putting a great white in it and having that as a thing we could battle. But I'm kind of glad we didn't, because it would be the size of the island in order to make a tunnel that big, and I don't think my heart could deal with it. So we're back to our lovely fire with the bats kind of swimming around it. The time is 21:18, so if we save... Oh boy. And if we sleep, it should actually be a new dawn on a new day. We should have put the fire out to save fuel. I am a fool. Now the fire is completely burnt out. Right, but it is a new dawn. Let's see what we can see. Whoa, bats. Yeah, the bats are still being erratic. So yeah, a new island. New dangers await, new dangers face us, and the whole thing about sharks being able to clip under the island, I haven't found a suitable way of stopping that. Placing cliffs under the island to stop them clipping through, well, they've still managed to do it. And yes, they can attack rafts from under the island. I still don't know if they can attack us. I'm kind of glad they didn't. That would have been most terrifying. I need to find water, and it's going to rain today. Nice. Real nice. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it there for the time being, because I need to get this edited, rendered, encoded, edited audio cleaned up, and all that sort of stuff, and popped up on YouTube so you guys can actually see this. So good luck in the future, future people. But I'm going to leave you for the time being. So if you're liking the series, please like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends about the channel, because that should really, or would really help us out. And you know what? I will catch you next time. Bye.